This passive-aggressive officer is gonna hurt somebody one day.
Y'all just seen me walking from that store like I always do. And because I didn't say hey to you, with y'all, I don't want no issue with y'all. This is what I hate, but this is what y'all want to do. This y'all job to stop and harass people. Y'all hopped out 4 deep on me, bro. 4 deep. What am I violating?
Walking in the street while sidewalk is provided. You violated it. Don't give a police reason to talk to you. Especially on probation.
Bro, you just, look, this is your reason. Is this not your reason?
Welcome back to Just Following Orders. Today's video was coming from Detroit, Michigan, where in July of 2025, a man was walking home from the store, as he usually does without being bothered by the police. But tonight, he was stopped by an officer from the Detroit Police Department. The officer says he was in violation of a city ordinance because he was walking in the street, while he says that he was walking across the street to get to the other sidewalk. Now, instead of the officer just being polite and kind and letting him know that he can walk on the sidewalk since there's one provided, the officer decides to get out of the car and show his dominance. And I really don't like this kind of officer. You could tell that he's passive aggressive from the get-go, but he tries to play it off as if he's just being cool and informative and trying to keep the public safe when the whole time you can look in his eyes and see that he wants to bash this kid's head in. But let's start the video and I'll come in with my thoughts later.
So many doggone times. No, it don't. Yes, y'all are. You want to know the hard time was? The hard time was y'all just seen me walking from that store like I always do. And because I didn't say hey to you and to y'all, what? Bro, I go over all that. I don't care about none of that, bro.
This is so
like, that's crazy.
You're not supposed to walk in the street while sidewalk is provided.
Bro,
where you going?
I do the same thing every time. What do you mean? I walk across the street. But it's no cars in the road. Like, what do you mean?
There's no cars in the road?
Like, what? It wasn't.
That don't mean
like, what, bro? Y'all just don't have nothing better to do, bro. That's all it is. That's all it is. Yo, homie gonna put that flashlight down, and that's when I put my phone down.
I mean, look at this officer's eyes and how he keeps looking him up and down like he wants to do something.
And that's when I put my phone down, or I turn my flash off, because I ain't gonna stop recording. It's
nothing
crazy,
you need to worry
bro.
about, though, bro? Nothing on you to worry about?
Nah, I'm good, bro. What, you want to see that? That what you want to see, bro? That make your day. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, bro. No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I ain't got no issue with y'all. I don't want no issue with y'all. This is what I hate, but this is what y'all want to do. This y'all job to stop and harass people. This all it is, bro. That's all it is, bro. It's 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 all it is, bro. You want to know how I know that's BS? Cause your partners every time they in the hood. No. Listen. I just listen to you.
No.
I just listen to you. So listen to me. Listen to me.
I'll listen to you. Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, thank you. So every time your white and blues or your black and whites, they see me, they say nothing, or they'll ride past or just do just what you did.
They're doing you a disservice.
And do what you just did.
They're doing you a disservice.
I don't care about bro.
Because
y'all don't do nothing to help me, bro.
No one shows you the right
y'all don't do nothing to help me,
bro.
Y'all don't do nothing.
See, he's trying to play the moral superiority role. Other officers who see this guy walking home from the store just let him walk. But this officer's got something to prove.
Y'all don't do nothing to help me, bro.
No one shows you the right
y'all don't do nothing to help me, bro. Y'all don't do nothing to help me. What do you mean? Y'all don't do nothing to help me, and I stay out y'all way. The only time y'all see me outside, is I go to the store. If that.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Whether you like me or not, I'm gonna show up and help you.
But I don't like no cop because look when I respected the cops.
If you call 911 and I respond, I'm going to help you regardless.
But listen, I respect all of that. But listen to me.
Yeah.
I respect everyone firsthand. Y'all get my respect firsthand.
You got my
respect.
But
no, listen. But I done been crossed and fucked over by the police too many times. But y'all done lost my respect.
I hate that happened to you.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
You know why I didn't put you in handcuffs?
Any statement coming after, do you know why I didn't put you in handcuffs, is bound to be crazy.
You know why I didn't put you in handcuffs?
I ain't do nothing wrong.
No, why though?
Why?
Right. For one, you weren't combative. Right? Two, what you did is not an arrestable offense. However, it is a civil ordinance violation. You understand?
What does that mean? You just stop and talk at me, just tell me, I gotta walk the sidewalks. You could have did that from the car, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, no, I didn't. No, I'm not.
You could have.
That means
y'all hopped out 4 deep on me, bro. 4 deep.
I thought you were listening.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am, but I'm still gonna do this.
You talking though?
Hey, what?
You talking? It means if I'm going to issue a ticket, that means I have to stop you and detain you. You understand? That doesn't mean I yell out the window and detain you. I get out, approach you, and detain you, and tell you why I'm stopping you.
You could have did all of that from the car.
I'm not doing it.
You could. Yes, it is. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sure you don't y'all just asked me a question that y'all see, bro.
Oh man.
Like
Come
what?
On, man.
For what?
What?
Offense?
Come on, man.
What?
Come on.
What?
Probation?
I'm not doing nothing to violate my probation. So
So
what
it's
is
on
that?
there
That
to not
has nothing
violate
to
any
do.
It said don't violate what?
What am I violating?
Walking in the street while sidewalk is provided. You violated it.
This is like a cartoonish level of seriousness over walking in the street. And for this officer to act all dramatic after finding out that he's on probation. But in a second, we're gonna hear what's really on this officer's mind.
What am I violating?
Walking in the street while sidewalk is provided. You violated it.
How?
Because you're walking in the street.
But I was walking to the sidewalk.
No, you weren't. You walk, like you said, you walked across the street and you continue to walk in the street from State Fair to this alleyway.
While ignoring us.
Also, while ignoring me when I try to stop you.
All right, man.
Listen, at some point you got to take accountability.
I take that accountability.
Right, so how you going
But
to argue
I'm
with me
walking
and
to
put
the
the camera in my
sidewalk.
face,
I'm
though?
walking to the sidewalk.
Listen.
I'm walking there.
Listen,
I'm walking out the road.
don't give a police a reason to talk to you. Especially on probation.
Bro, you just look. This is
Because
your
this
reason.
is how
Is
people-
this
this is how
not your
people get
reason?
hurt.
Is this
And there it goes. This is how people get hurt. Who said anything for walking in the street? Why would somebody get hurt for that? See, you let these officers talk for too long and they'll reveal how they really think. You can always see it in a person's eyes and in their demeanor. This officer can use all the respectful sounding cop speak he wants to use, but you could tell this is a very, very violent person. Look at the dead stare in his eyes after telling him this is how people get hurt.
This is your
Because
reason.
this is how
Is
people-
this
this is how
not
people
your
get
reason?
hurt.
Is this not your reason though? I simply walked out the store. You said, hey.
No.
And I just walked right
No.
past y'all. I didn't say, hey.
No. No.
Like, what,
No.
bro?
No.
This is crazy.
No. That's the answer. No.
So your answer is what you just gave me.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The
Can I
best
zip
thing
up
for
my
you to
jacket,
do
though?
is- Yeah, of course. I didn't zip it.
No, I knew what time. I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. That's all y'all want to see. Y'all want to see I got no weapon, right?
So after getting himself all worked up with bloodlust, he has to act like a child and laugh it off to relieve the tension.
I knew what time. I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. That's all y'all want to see. Y'all want to see I ain't got no weapon, right?
Huh?
Y'all want to see I ain't got no weapon, right?
We were stopping you to order or issue you a ticket for walking in the street where the sidewalk.
So we're gonna get a civil ordinance violation.
This is crazy.
You on probation? You on probation for CCW? What county? Wayne County?
bro.
Wayne County? 36. I probably know the
You probably do.
probably
It was
do.
your homies in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, bro.
Listen, man, like I said, man, you gotta be aware. You gotta be aware. Ignorance don't if, you know, say, absolve you of accountability when it comes to law, bro. Just because you don't know, you think it's so little or so less, don't mean you ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I never knew that though.
Right. What they say, ignorance is not an excuse for crime. Right?
But that's a crime.
Not me school, I mean. You get what I'm trying to say?
I understand all that, but just talk to me like these charges right here, like nothing more, nothing less. Like
What do you mean?
did I commit a crime? Did I commit a crime?
No, you committed a civil orders violation.
Like that's crazy, bro. So I ain't commit no crime. I say I committed a crime. That's my dad. Just stay back there. Just observe. So what? Nah,
He gonna show you the ticket. He gonna show you the ticket.
But this is crazy, bro.
It's crazy.
Now I gotta call
No, I
my
think it's
PO.
pretty normal. I don't think it's crazy. I think it's just.
Nah, it's very crazy.
No, I think it's just, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
very crazy, bro. That boy quick with that
I didn't even
flashlight.
pull mine out, bro. Mine even brighter.
That boy quick with that flashlight. Nah, I just want all y'all faces. It's just funny. He don't want his face on camera. Nah, I just want your face. That's all I want. I don't want to record you. I just want your face. Just how you got your flashlight in my face and how all y'all cams, just how all y'all cams is recording and got my face. That's what I want.
I'm finna go on Facebook.
Nah.
Oh, it's finna go. In your phone?
Yeah.
You wanna watch it?
Yeah, and I'll post it. I do whatever I want to. I do whatever I want to. No, it just proves that it's just proof that y'all just be on bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
No, you have a level of understanding
Nah,
and accountability.
I do.
No, you don't.
But matter of fact, you
No, you
want to know
don't.
another example?
I don't.
Look,
No, I
another
don't.
example.
don't.
Last week Wednesday, I worked right there at Amazon. I'm walking home from work. White and blue passed me. Then circle all the way back around. No, it's just a simple harassment that I deal with on a daily basis. And see, you don't care about
Because
the simple harassment.
I don't listen. What happened before this interaction? This is. Listen.
No,
I haven't
no.
did you wrong, bro.
I'm
You
just-
got all
I
this
just
animosity towards me, but I'm saying you have to do right.
It's a badge. It's a badge. It's just a
That's your
badge.
ticket right there.
Alright, so the citation for walking while sidewalks provided,
Mhm.
you have to either pay the citation within 14 days or contact the court
How much
within
is it?
14 days. I'm
How
not
much
sure.
is it? Can I just call my PO
Yep.
and
But
he'll take care of that, or I gotta call the court?
it either has to be paid within 14 days or you have to set up a court date within 14
I understand.
days.
I understand that, but
Okay.
can I call my PO and he handles the court date, or do I?
Yeah, you can see if he'll handle it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. Instructions are right there.
You know, this officer trips me out talking about accountability and ignorance when I can guarantee you this officer doesn't even know the amendments and probably doesn't even know the 5 parts of the First Amendment. Giving him a ticket for this is ridiculous, especially since he does it all the time and other officers don't say anything to him. You easily could have just gave him a warning and kept it moving. This officer is the worst kind of tyrant because he thinks that he's more aware than he actually is. He's using his badge as a way to gain superiority over others, and he doesn't even understand that. And the officer who keeps flashing his flashlight every time this man tries to record him, that's prior restraint, and he can definitely put in a complaint about that. And if you're not up to no good, then why hide your face anyways? Why don't you want to be on camera? You should be proud of what you're doing. I mean, your partner definitely is. And with him just jonesing to hurt somebody, y'all are a deadly combination out there. But let me know what y'all thought about this in the comments. Thank y'all for watching today's video. Please check out another one. I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.